We're going to try and one-take Jake this, but I can't guarantee the success of this because clearly I haven't tried it. But you can see it's worked so far, so I don't know why it wouldn't work this time. This is how I clear every single Hall of Heroes on auto, pretty much using the same team for all of them. Again, this is not 100% consistent, especially as you get to B9, B10. You might have to adjust some units. Your units also have to be really strong. You're going to need to have really good runes, grinds, artifacts on these things. And so, yeah, this is pretty much the team that I use every single time there's a Hall of Heroes. No matter what the Hall of Heroes is, this is the team that I throw at it. Again, some of them require adjustments. For example, when it was the cocky Hall of Hero, this team wasn't really working. I had to make some adjustments because, like, the dark cocky, if you stunned him, he hit you really hard, and so I couldn't really auto that. I had to do more manual. I had to switch a few units, so this isn't 100% consistent, but for the majority of them it does work, and you can get pretty far and have a good idea of what you need to adjust based off of what's happening to your team and why it's not succeeding as you get into the later stages, because there's things like the dark hypno meow fully autoed this, the light chakram dancer fully autoed all B10 with this. So yeah, this team works. It works consistently. This is what I'm rolling with. These units all are extremely strong. They're all fully Devilmon. They have plus 15 runes and artifacts that are grinded. You're going to need very strong units in order to auto these consistently all the way to B10. Like, B10 is not a joke. If you don't have the runes, you don't have the grinds, you don't have the units, it's just not going to work. The one that is everyone's concerned about, I'm sure, is going to be Light Monkey, because I always get a lot of slack for having an LD5. I don't know what you want me to do. I can't unsummon it. I wouldn't even if I could. Find a replacement for him. Use someone else. Use a a Water Poseidon. Use the Water Chimera. Use Water Dragon. There's lots of things that do the same thing the monkey does. Find whatever you have that fits into this slot. You're looking for attack bar reduction, stuns, slows, things like that. You're looking to CC the opponent so that they don't get a turn, because that's the name of the game. Make it very fast, make it very accurate. My monkey doesn't have a lot of accuracy, and he just doesn't need it. LD diff, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, this is the team I use. It is not the fastest, but it doesn't need to be the fastest, because it's only 10 floors. You just play the 10 floors. So we're going to try and auto this. Again, I don't know if this will work. I'm really hoping it works, so it's a good example for everyone. But I've not been able to try this yet, because if it succeeds, then I'm just kind of out of luck, because you can't redo these things. And yeah, so basically the idea is you just want to have everything be stunned and attack bar reduced pretty much the entire time as you slowly but surely chip away. It's a lot easier to do on the earlier floors where your damage is a lot higher, but as these things start to get more tankier as you reach B9 and B10, this becomes less consistent, but I usually just replay it a few times until it eventually works out. The biggest issue I'll run into is, like, Savannah goes down into her human form, and then it's still possible to win from there. I've done it many times, but you do lose out on a lot of utility when that happens. And so yeah, this is just to give people sort of an idea of what you kind of want to look for when making these teams, because I get a lot of questions on team building and not being sure what units to use and when and where and how they should be set up. And so this is just kind of an example of what I used to do pretty much Hall of Heroes and the units to look for when trying to make these sort of teams. And so this will probably be a minute. It's not going to be fast, like I said. Let's save myself some air here. Get a drink real quick as it kind of makes it through. The next stage is the mini boss stage, and that'll be the first real test to see if it'll be a clean run through B9 here. I decided to go with the Dark Succubus for this event, as you can see, because plain and simple, it's an LD unit, and I really like LD units. I thought about doing the Fire Sniper to get a lot more food for him, but eventually I decided against it. I already have my Magnum nice and set up, and he's ready to go how I want him to, and so I figured the best course of action for me would just be to get a unit I don't have yet, which is the Dark Succubus, and just kind of roll with it from there. So far things are looking pretty good though. I know this this Dark Wusa, if he hits you, my team's pretty much done for because he has like massive AoE damage. But it looks like my team is going to get it done before he gets a chance to do his big move here. The attack bar reduction is coming in nicely. We're getting lots of violent procs, which you love to see. But hey, Summoner's Wars, it's all a game of rolling dice. Ooh, he resisted that attack bar pushback. Please. Ooh, we get it right before he gets a turn. See, that was beautiful. We love that. But yeah, I already have the Dark Hypno Meow, and I figured the Dark Succubus and the Dark Hypno Meow have some pretty cool synergies together. So maybe I'll make a team, like a sleep team in a way. I was thinking maybe of using, you could do like my Light Monkey, Dark Succubus, Hypno Meow, everything's kind of putting you to sleep. I don't have, I believe it's the Wind Bastet. I can't remember what they're called. Desert Girls. Something like that. I know she puts everyone to sleep for like 2 turns or something crazy. And that would be really nice. Sadly, I don't have her though. Yeah, team looking like it's going to be nice, clean, and easy here. Not having any issues. I can say with how much negative effects they put on you, Veromos is extremely strong. Because not only does he cleanse those off of you, it raises his attack bar, and it heals your team. Which will be clutch when they're all put to sleep. Is that you still get a nice heal off and can survive a few extra hits. But yeah, this one looks nice and simple. No issues whatsoever. This is autoed B9, so all that's left is 10. Hopefully you have a few ideas now on what you want to look for when trying to do your own Hall of Heroes. And yeah, I'll go over real quick their runes and stats real quick. We got Despair on the Tyrone, plus 100 speed, 90% accuracy. Violent Riley, plus 100 speed, lots of resistance, lots of HP and defense. Savannah's Violent, plus 100 speed, 30% accuracy, about 10,000 HP, decent defense, 1,500 attack, and decent resistance there. The plus 130 speed on my Light Monkey, 50% accuracy, 25,000 HP, good defense. And then finally my Veromos, plus 124 speed, decent accuracy, decent resistance, 20,000 HP, 1,000 defense on the Violent. And yeah, make sure all your units are Devilmon, runed up, grinded up, artifacts, plus 15 to everything, looking strong. And hopefully this helps somebody clear out their Hall of Heroes this month. Good luck to everybody in whatever you chose to attempt.